the Ritz-Carlton. Like, they got everything else right. Like, 1,000 out of 10, except the hairdryer.
You would think for $300 a night you would get that functioning, right? All right, guys, so Smashville is the pick for game one. Not really a surprise there. Let's see how this goes.
I guess they're, when in Rome, right?
Of course.
Oh, well, of course, it's Pink Fresh playing anyway.
Yeah, obviously. We're in MDVA. Do as, the MDVA-ins do.
Got Mars already trapped in the corner, but, fights his way out. No confirm, though, off that neutral air. I think because of the nerfs, it didn't pop him high enough to
that's what it looked like. He explodes out of there with the F air, but he didn't really get a whole lot out of it. So right now we're back to neutral. Yeah,
Mars still fighting from the corner. He seems to like that.
Yeah.
Giving his opponent the idea that he's in a bad position. Ooh, that wasn't almost his life, but it was almost a solid chunk of damage.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of damage as she takes you up. And as kind of to your point, as you were saying, he doesn't really mind being in the corner. Seems to be going for those grabs when he does it. When you... Okay, I thought he was actually going to scoop him up. But he doesn't mind being pressured into the corner as much as a lot of players would. He does seem very comfortable in that situation.
And right there, that's the Mars classic. Up air, wait for your air dodge with the down B. And if you're unfortunate enough to get caught right there, that's almost always a kill. That has so much knockback.
Yeah. Got the afterburner kick. No real follow-up, but he does get the back air. Pink Fresh almost securing that kill, but not quite. But that one's going to do it, catching the ledge jump. Pink Fresh is up a stock.
Drops his combo, but still manages to get the job done anyway. Oh, and a witch time.
Oh, no. Ooh. He's taking him all the way to the top, but he messes up the combo.
Wow, Mars is like, hey, I can do that too.
Yeah, Mars a little bit ambitious on that one, going for the up B. He took a lot of damage for it. Right now he's up to 50. Pink Fresh is just controlling the set.
Pink Fresh unable to land that up air, or I'm sorry, up throw up air, and all of a sudden he's paying for it, but he's still got such a good lead right now. Already tacked on 50, and I'm sure we're going to see at least a little bit more before it goes out.
Bayonetta is so good at just teching on those straight hits.
That up B out of shield.
So strong. That's Mars's thing, man. I see him do that, honestly, more than so many other Zero Suits. He's so good at placing that.
We got dragon kicks.
Yep, always. Oh! % goes for the up smash, almost breaks the shield. If he would have held it like a second longer,
it might have ran his shield out and poked those feet.
Yep.
Pink Fresh is like, all right, I might be able to get this done right now, so I'm going to give it a shot.
Yep.
Oh, there was that grab out, definitely at a bad time, but still living.
Yeah, a little uncomfortable there throughout the grab, and Pink Fresh didn't really capitalize, but he misses the tether. You can see Mars frustrated. He threw his head back, and even Pink Fresh kind of shaking his head, saying, no, that definitely shouldn't have happened.
Wow.
That's a surprise.
That was nutty.
Yeah. You got to wonder how much these guys have warmed up, I mean, it's pretty early in the day. I mean, that's on them if they haven't. You come into this national event.
If you're playing top 16 and 10, you wake up at 7, you have a nice shower, a nice breakfast.
Balanced breakfast.
Play a balanced breakfast.
Yep.
And not an abrasive breakfast.
That was good.
I just
That's well
done. Not at all. I've never. There's no way you could describe a breakfast as abrasive, but you gotta slip that word of the day.
How about a flexible breakfast? There we go.
There we go. Flexible and balanced. Like
you can work on your flexibility. That's good. I like that. Oh, and we're talking. He's moving him all the way to the top with that high heel. All right, let's talk about the match.
Yeah,
and let's talk about the fact that Mars is now up a free stock on Pink Fresh.
Oh, there's no timer. I mean, not that it matters, but
tell him.
Don't try to time him out.
Chat, it'll be our secret.
All right. Spacing him out with the Zaire. Mars with center stage, but he got scared. It seems like Mars is less scared in the corner than when he has stage control.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, he has to come at me. I'm just going to block, and then Pink Fresh is like, no.
He's a cornered animal, man. Gets the up B right there.
Adrenaline rush, man.
Yep. All right, so he's going to get a little bit of damage here, but nothing too substantial. Pink Fresh still above Mars in percent. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yuck.
What a turnaround. Okay.
Okay, they're doing it. They're putting on the timer. Looks like everybody noticed at the same time, so good on us.
That's really weird.
Yeah. For everybody at the exact same time to know that was happening.
I think it's because we wanted to see how many seconds it took Mars.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I was going to say that game was over in 1 minute, and then I realized I couldn't tell.
Right. Maybe that was like a 45-seconder.
I'll take that. Yeah. So a very quick game there, Pink Fresh. That's one of those games that, like, what do you take out of that? What do you learn from, Because it's like, it happened. You know what I mean? It's kind of silly, but you dove under the stage.
All right. Going into this third game, though, Final Destination, very appropriate. I don't think we're going to be seeing some crazy early kills from Zero Suit Samus this time without the Battlefield platform to assist her. But Bayonetta definitely still can get it done.
Yep. Take him all the way to the top, and I'm sure that was Pickfresh's motive for picking the stage.
Right.
Can probably cover Zero Suit's landings a little better.
Ooh, the dive kick catching the air dodge too? That was a really good conversion there from Pinkfresh. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it going though.
Right there, Mars smelling out that dive kick and throws out the disjointed nair to catch it. He's up in the air. There's the Bayonetta Witch Twist.
No! He had caught that up B. That actually could have been dead. Even as early as 67 plus a Witch Twist and an up air.
Yeah.
But looks like he's going to have to work just a little bit harder to get it done. Oh no, she fell out of that.
Yeah.
DIing down perhaps.
It's kind of a surprise. You can see both of these guys trying to take each other to the top of the stage and kill each other with either an up air from Bayonetta or an up B from Zero Suit, but it's not really happening. That up smash is it. He kills Mars. He was only at 104.
Pinkfresh a stock away from eliminating New England's best player, or sorry, sending him to losers.
Here in winner's quarters, Pinkfresh is feeling it, but he has to be careful about that Mars, that signature up B out of shield right there. Almost kills him, but not quite. He's got to come correct.
Bayonetta really light, but Zero Suit Samus is up B really nerfed as of 1.14. Oh! No, definitely not dying to that. And the angle was changed too, so you're not really going to die off the top pretty much ever to that, although it did happen last game.
Yeah, but that wasn't like the kick off it. It was just kind of the heal up. But he does get the back air, and we've got a one-stock game. This is one stock left for both of these players and winners potentially.
Well, definitely.
Well, definitely, yes.
At least one of them.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
Now, I knew he was going to do the down B right there. Now it's Mars' turn to start doing some crazy stuff. He's got him at the edge. Nice. He's there to grab.
So good with these grabs. Against most Zero Suits, they would not go for an option like that grab in this high-pressure situation. But he did it against Bayonetta, who's a character that can kill you regardless of percent. He catches him with the up B out of shield.
Oh, and that's going to do it.
And that seals it.
By the skin of his teeth getting that kill. That was super, super close.
All right, and it looks like, I guess for top 16, we're doing all 3 out of 5.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot.
Wow, okay,
it's
so...
not over.
Yeah, it's not over for Pinkfresh.
We did know that. We definitely did know that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
we
were told. Yeah.
All right, well, going into the 4th game of the set now, I wonder what Pinkfresh is going to counterpick, because I don't play Bayonetta at all, but I always assume they want to pick FD because there are no platforms to interrupt. Yeah, okay. So he is going to go for it.
Yep.
But he did get kind of washed out.
Yeah, he seemed to be a little over-eager with a lot of his conversions. He was trying to get Mars in the air when the opportunity wasn't exactly there. Again, a little bit too ambitious. And because of that, he took a lot of counter damage from Mars, who seems to be amazing at, kind of throwing out these counter hits.
Oh, and skids right past him with that slide kick on the ground, or afterburner kick. No, is that the aerial one only?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. She's got a whole bunch of weird names for herself. But Pinkfresh doing a great job of pressuring Mars in the corner, which we've seen him oddly comfortable in throughout this set. Nice nair to up smash. Who does that, dude?
He knows this matchup. He's been getting him with that consistently. He's been putting out that nair as Pinkfresh comes down with that dive kick. He knows exactly what's going to happen.
Okay, and still a very tight game. Of course, one confirmed from Bayonetta can even this right up in a second. Oh, nope. Well, I guess, the full thing. The whole shebang has to happen for him.
Well, the thing is, it's a very circumstantial combo, and it seems like Mars, I don't know if he just knows how to DI it, or if he's just getting lucky, or if Zero Suit's just that light, but he keeps popping out of these hits. Pinkfresh having trouble getting anything coming together.
Mars looking extra good right now. Only 50% by the time he took the first stock. We could be seeing a 3-1 finish here.
Definitely could be the case. Pinkfresh, though, no slouch. We always know a thing known as the pink stock. What'll happen is if he gets his opponent to, the last stock, he can kill him at 0% if he gets the combo straight. We'll have to see if he pulls that out. But right now, he's working off a huge deficit. There's the up B at the top of the stage. It's not going to kill. It's going to do a lot of damage.
All right, Pinkfresh really struggling here. Mars just rolling the center stage. He knows that he can just stay away, get these little chip hits, and get it done in a pretty slow but very efficient fashion.
Sure. Yeah, Mars seems to be playing very kind of laid back, kind of passive, just exploding when Pinkfresh makes a mistake, but he's just waiting for that to happen.
Dive kick on shield is going to be safe. Zero Suit, I believe, can punish that if you're, frame perfect. All right, another dive kick. just jumping.
He's waiting for him to land. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what he does is, for anybody that doesn't know, when you use that dive kick, if it's shielded, you're going to take lag when you land. So what Mars is doing is he's just shielding on the ground and waiting for Pink Fresh to have to land.
Yeah, that RCO, recovery carryover lag.
Yup.
Definitely one of Bayonetta's biggest downfalls. And I don't see a lot of players looking to exploit that as actively as Mars is. Oh, still living, though. Looking like Brawl with that down B momentum cancel.
I like it.
Bring back the classics.
Throwbacks, man.
Ooh, the up air just got rid of that. Okay, I like Pink Fresh's use of repeated up air. Oh, all right, still in this.
It's not over. That's the thing. Pink Fresh just needs one. Uh-oh.
Look how focused he is, man. Look at that face.
Yeah,
just lean forward in his chair a little bit. Mars is always lean forward, though.
He's always intense. Gets him with the dive kick, but he can't get the second one to convert. But still, Mars has to be very careful, but he jumps into the boost kick.
Wow.
These guys are going to shake hands, but I'm not sure if that was a read. If he was like, all right, you're going to jump right here. If it was just, all right, I'm throwing this out, maybe you'll die.
It could have. I don't know if it beats dive kick, the up B, but that could have been what he was looking for.
Sure.
Just the raw anti-air, do it anyway, whatever. I'm at like 20% I can live.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway for the most part. I mean, like, Bayonetta can kill you off zero, but the thing is, only if she's in the right position. If she's in the position where that dive kick's going to hit her, she wouldn't really be able to convert off that.
Right.
So I think that was his reasoning. So awesome stuff to Mars. He's going to advance Pink Fresh in the loser's bracket.